So I went on a listing appointment about 2 weeks ago, and I knew that I was being interviewed amongst other agents, and I went prepared as I always do with a full marketing plan, in-depth market evaluation to really dial in on price, and then just information regarding the local market. So I got done with my presentation, and the seller looked at me like I was crazy. He was like, I would burn the house down before I sold it for that price. Aggressive response, but I've heard worse, quite honestly. And what he shared with me is that the other agent that he had met with previously gave him a much higher number. And I asked him what it was. He wouldn't share it with me, but I said, okay, fair. Did the other agent bring with comps to justify that sale price? And he said very quickly, no, he just wants to list it. And I said, okay, well, that's the difference between us two. I am in the business of selling homes and not collecting listings. That's what we coined the phrase buying a listing in this industry. You need to hire an agent who tells you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. Those are two very different things sometimes. And I can tell you, if you're going to hire somebody because they told you what you wanted to hear, you're probably better off just not hiring anybody. Just do it yourself, save yourself the money. So I just found that interesting. He said that my presentation was great. I wish him nothing but the best of luck. I hope he sells for the number that he's looking for, but the information that I had to share with him and my research, my in-depth research that I had done, it wasn't there. And, as much as I would have loved to sell his home for that price, I'm not somebody who sugarcoats anything. I'm very transparent. I'm very realistic because that's how I believe sellers should be too. My goal is to sell your home and not just have it sit on the market. And to be honest, we're in a market that's a little bit slow right now. I have listings that have been sitting for a couple weeks, and it's a challenging market. It's a head scratcher, somebody said the other day, and I would agree with that. So align yourself with somebody who understands the market, understands pricing, has strategies, marketing plans in place. I mean, all of that 100% matters in any market, but I would say especially this one where we have increasing inventory, higher interest rates, and crazy world events happening every day. Let's be real. So anyways, just thought I'd share that. I know I'm not for everyone. I totally understand and respect that. But I thought that was a little bit of interesting feedback. So always here to be a real estate resource. If you're looking for one, I would love to chat. So I hope you enjoyed the beautiful day today. Cheers.